You know how fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast, so if you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot, turn this off before you get butthurt and mad, start to cry, have to run to your safe space. All opinions are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any government agency.
He is the life of parties he has never attended. If he were to punch you in the face, he would have to fight off the strong urge to thank him. Sharks have a week dedicated to him. He is the most interesting man in the world.
He's the Iceman. Yeah, he's the Iceman.
Well, welcome. Changed it up a little bit. Went old school on the intro and the warning for those that have been listening to me for a long time. Welcome. It's going to be a Sunday episode. Trying something a little different this time. What I did was pre-recorded myself as I thought of stuff or right after stuff happened using my cell phone. We're going to try it. Hopefully the quality will be good enough. I downloaded it to the computer. So we're going to try that. Before we get that started, we got to get the other stuff out the way. First and foremost, we always have to do the Patreon because they help me pay the bills. These are 100% dedicated people to it. Of course, this is a Sunday, so only the full crew members get shouted out. We got T-Bird. She's a full crew member. We got Mr. Jim Pokrant. Hope I say his name right. He's a full crew member. He's a race car driving friend also. They also have a podcast. I'm going to have to put that on there so we can shout it out. We got Mr. Hoppy Hopperson, our truck driving buddy. Him and Freebird are best friends. We got Mr. Z Palmer, who's a crew member. We got Miss Laura Stimson, who's also a crew member. We got Roy Spalding, not to be confused with Roy with the P. This is Roy with the S. We got our favorite girl from down under, JoJo. We got Miss Kaylee Norris and Natasha A., our two nice ladies from Washington State. And we have, of course, Melissa H., the OG crew member, the very first one. So with that out the way, if y'all know what's coming next, if y'all would like a premium great cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com and use the promo code MotorCop15. You'll get 15% off of your entire order. And I believe it's still the same. If you order $100 or more, you'll get free shipping. It ships out very fast. Very, very premium cigars. Big Red's even testified to the fact he enjoyed them very well. A lot, too. If you want more of me, haven't got the other guys on it yet. If you want more Motor Cop, from text to pictures, videos, extra episodes, and for the crew members, they get lives. Go join the Patreon. You got $3 hang around, $6 prospects, or $10 a month. You get all of it. Plus, you get a crew members only mug that I send to you. I'm thinking about after, if you stick around for an entire year, sending out something else free once a year to the crew members anyway after you make a year. So go follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Motor Cop Chronicles was on TikTok under Dirty D07. Also, there's another TikTok page that Holster is running for us. Rumble. I've been going live on Rumble. If y'all want to go, make sure you follow on there in case I get kicked off any of the other platforms, since I'm not quite PC. There's the private Facebook group, The Clubhouse. That's how it's spelled. Separate words. The, then club, and then house. Description. There'll be a link in the description below if you want to join that. Got to answer 3 simple questions. You answer them correctly, I'll let you in. No, not we're going to get it started. Like I said, it's pre-recorded stuff. Hopefully the quality's good, and hopefully y'all like it. Shoot me an email. Send me a direct message on Instagram or Facebook. Tell me what y'all think about it. If y'all don't like it, I won't do it no more. If y'all like it, I'll do it more often, because there's a lot of times stuff happens that I want to talk about and I'm old, or other stuff happens and I forget about it. So this way, as soon as stuff happened, or for some reason I think better in the mornings on my way to work, I'll record myself. So there's probably going to be around 30 or 40 minutes is what I'm guessing. So we're going to start it up. And then y'all can let me know what y'all think. All right, we're going to do this while it's on my mind. I'm sitting waiting for the clock to turn 1500, and I'm going out on the interstate and write some tickets for some overtime. Y'all heard me last week talk about the Addis cop that blew the red light, got in an accident, killed 2 teenage girls, severely injuring the male passenger. He was charged 2 counts of negligent homicide, 1 count negligent injuring. Bad guy was charged with, I think, vehicular manslaughter or manslaughter. I'm not sure which, and whatever other charges he had. And the news out here just vilified the shit out of this cop. Oh, they shouldn't chase. They shouldn't do this. You know, the guy took his daddy's car and this and that. And I'll try to explain. I wish they would release the dispatch tape that was put out that this cop hurt, because I'm willing to put money on it that it never says Baton Rouge City Police are in a pursuit heading into the parish or city limits or whatever, chasing a guy that took his daddy's car. It was probably dispatched to them as Baton Rouge City was in pursuit of a carjacking or some type of subject with a push-in robbery, and all. They had no clue. But I want to get off at a point. And I'm bringing it up again is because now they had a politician come out, you know. Now he's they're wanting him to do something. They haven't said quite what it was or what it's going to be about. They want to change pursuit shit. Well, of course, like I said, you know, the Democrats always say, never let a tragedy go to waste. And that's exactly what they're doing.
MP4, good evening.
Excuse the background radio noise. Like I said, I'm waiting. So, here we go. They're going to try to change the law or come up with something. They're not sure what it is going to be. They talking about, I don't know, something maybe money-wise or something like that. Well, you know, that's fine. Go figure. Go look at these other woke-ass places where they do this, and now nobody stops, you know, up 33% people failing to yield and all that stuff like that. My thing is, if you want to punish someone, I mean, it's like I said, it's a tragedy. No one wants these little girls, this family to suffer the way they are. But how often does this happen? They act like it's an everyday occurrence. It's not. Like I said, the cop was at fault, but let's put more of the blame on the criminal, the person that was running from the cops, because if he would have just pulled over in the first place, none of this would have happened, right? None of it. So if you want to change laws, and this is, like I said, my opinion, y'all tell me if you agree or disagree. My opinion, how I feel about this, is if you want to change some shit, all right, let's change it. So if you're I'd say bad guy, but whoever, if you're the person driving the car that the police are trying to pull over, and you decide, screw it, I'm not gonna pull over, just gonna keep going, and you decide to run, and the cops are pursuing you. If you cause an accident that ends up causing bodily injury, hurting someone, either you hit them, you cause them to get in an accident, or even if the cop gets in an accident, people get hurt, yada, 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 get the point. Somebody has bodily injury, you're the person that refuses to stop, mandatory 25 years in prison. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Flat time. No possibility of parole, probation, or good time. If you're running from the police and you caused the accident or involved in it, you know, I say caused, I say the cops, like something just happened, which, yes, the cops, we need to be held responsible because we have rules we have to follow too. You have to be able, you got to follow them. But if you're the reason the cops are chasing because you failed to stop and death occurs, mandatory life imprisonment. No ifs, ands, buts about it. If you want to make it more difficult on the cops, put stricter penalties on the criminal side of it. So the criminal might say, well, fuck, I got a warrant. I'll go to jail for 10 days, 6 months or whatever. Is it worth me running, possibly getting 25 years to life imprisonment and never get out just because I didn't want to go to jail for 10 days? Put harsher penalties for the people that are causing the chases in the first place. But the politicians and shit want to make it harder for the people that are trying to stop the bad guys instead of actually stopping the bad guys. I know it makes sense. I mean, that's just how I feel. Fine. People ask me all the time, it's like, you know, I don't want to beat the dead horse. Man, you ain't gonna stay. No, this is the reason why that I'm not probably gonna stay longer than what I can. Because I'm gonna be damned if I try to come out here and do my job and do it to the best of my ability with my hands tied behind my back. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with the department. I love my department. Fucking politicians who ain't never enforced the law a day in their life, but they think they know about it, which is crap. They don't know shit. Half these damn politicians out here don't know shit about shit. Just because you go get a college education it means you book smart. Don't mean you have any freaking common sense. Never lived in the real world or anything like that. That's all I gotta say about that right now. So, you know, whatever else comes up, I don't know how this is gonna sound once I move it over to the recording side of it, but I feel like when I feel like alright, well, that was fun. Just explained the whole thing and realized I was on photo and didn't hit record on video. So, I mean, try this again. Like I said, it's a new way I'm trying to do it. We'll see how it works out, depending on the sound. Just got off a traffic stop. Pulled over a little white Kia. 77 and a 60. Texas temp tags. Made my approach. Explained, told the female driver, why I stopped her. Because I don't play the games and it's not a test. stops you doing 77 and 60. I need your driver's license. Since it had temp tag, I asked for some paperwork on a vehicle. Because I can't run a regular, I can't run a temp tag. It's not going to come back to anything. So I said, is it in here where you can get to it? Because this car was I'm talking about this car was jam-packed full of shit. You can tell, it looks like she was moving or something. I mean, you couldn't put nothing else in this car. She said it was in the glove compartment, which we'd have to take out all kind of shit to get there. So don't worry about it. I'll just get off the temp tag. It's going to take me a few minutes longer. And so I go back. I get all the stuff I got to do. I come back, give her a ticket. Well, I'm telling you, no, I didn't say is there's 2 small children in the back seat. One probably around 4, the other one maybe 5 or 6 or something like that. And
700.
Yes.
Janelle Sailor. Vladimir.
Just there wasn't restraining car seats. Okay.
You guys, Janelle Sailor.
She's got so much shit in here. They're crammed in there. Just a huge pet peeve for me. What? Make sure you're strapped in and let it fly, because there's nowhere to put them. I'm not going to sit out there all freaking day waiting for somebody to come from Texas. So, anyway, I explained it to her, the ticket stuff, and she says, well, how much is this going to cost? Ma'am, I have no idea. And that's not a lie. I really don't know. I got enough shit to remember on my own. It's like, oh, I'm poor. Okay, well, you're driving a 2023 Kia. I know it's not no fancy car or nothing, but I mean, it's a brand new fucking car. You can't be too poor. She said, well, my dad got it for me because I'm getting away from my husband. And so I said, well, you in an abusive relationship? Yeah. I was like, well, I said, I'm glad you're getting away, because no woman needs to be hit. And I said, I could have wrote you 3. I could have wrote you 3 tickets. I only writing you 2 tickets.
Oh.
And
what you got?
I said, so I'm doing a big break for you.
I for Janelle R. Sailor out of Baton Rouge. His DOB is 1123.
I explained it to her. That she's like, I come to Louisiana, go to court, and I'm like,
simple. All he has is a Class I and a Class D.
No, you don't have to come to court.
He's been ejected from the ferry line. I'll be 10-8 necessary action.
All you gotta do is either pay it or come to court. It's up to you. Here's your option. So many people think when you give them a ticket, if you sign the ticket for some reason, it makes you guilty. It don't make you guilty. It's basically a subpoena. That's all it is. I don't know how people think that. But anyway, she got her ticket and made sure the kids were strapped in, and wished her good luck on her journey. And now, I felt a little bad, but I don't know. I'm going to give her a 70%. She was telling me the truth. 30% she was lying to me. I've been doing this too long or what? I've been lied to a lot. People lie, and I guess that, I don't know, makes me jaded or something like that. I don't know. I just don't believe most people, or I don't believe them fully. I give them a little ounce of it, but I mean, I wrote 1. I could have gave her 3, so I probably saved her a good $400 on this ticket I wrote her was probably like 180. I'm guessing most of them are any speeding ticket. So I saved her. I know that the no shower change are 2 something, so I saved her $400. So I shouldn't feel bad. She was the one driving that fast. If she'd have crashed going that fast with those kids unrestrained, it could have been worse. So maybe I saved her life. So, on to the next one. We'll see how it goes. Alright, here's the third part. I guess I'll just keep them in this order. Finish writing my tickets. Heading to the house. I was sitting back today. That dispatch came out and said they said they had any units close to an address. Well, happened to be close. None of the uniform guys answered. I assumed they were busy. I don't know. I had just come off from eating. 'Cause, 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 'cause like a more of a civil domestic. I guess it's domestic, but disturbance. Somebody reported somebody had a gun. The male party of it. So, I was close. I went. Took me. I was really close. My arrival time was probably like 2 minutes, 3 minutes at max. So I roll up. I go 1097, which means I'm on the scene. I get out. I encountered a male, and he's in the front yard. Don't look real intelligent, kind of disheveled. Lower income, you could tell. His trailer was not in the best of shape. Okay, let's put it that way. It was a very older model trailer. The ones that were still, made out of metal on the sides and the roof, not shingled, vinyl siding, or anything like that. It's a very older model trailer. Anyway, he's like, "Oh, everything's fine. I'm like, "Well, something must not be fine because I'm assuming it's your mama called us." Oh yeah, I'm like, "Where's she at?" "Oh, I ain't do nothing. They just, think, I gotta do everything." All right, whatever. Stay out here. And so I go inside. I got this little Chihuahua dog. I'm talking about a little bitty Chihuahua dog where he is barking at me. I'm not too much worried about it. This thing wasn't going to penetrate my boots or nothing with this little Chihuahua teeth. And he's barking. Every time I take a step, it would move and bark and spin around in a circle and back up and bark some more. I wish I got that on film. It was quite hilarious because it did this all the way down the hall of his trailer as I was walking to the back. Well, I see a younger female back there. I'm pretty sure that wasn't his mom because he appeared way older than her, which I was correct. Anyway, I encountered his mom. She's a 78-year-old lady. She says that all she asked him to do was pick up this cup or bowl and bring it in the kitchen. Now, she's 78, overweight, did not look like she was in the best of health at all, okay? And she said he threw a fit. He said he had a gun. He was going to shoot everybody up, yada, yada, yada. I said, all right. She's like, I want him gone. I want him out of here. The thing is, it's her house. But people don't understand. He's been living there. He has a key to the house. He has a room with stuff in it. He has received mail and such there. He's been there for over 2 weeks. Obviously, it's his mom. That is considered, I can't speak. He's, anyway, established, I don't know why I couldn't say it, residency, okay? The only way to legally remove him and kick him out of this house is to go through the eviction process. Even though you own it, he don't pay rent or nothing, or anybody else. Doesn't matter. If you let somebody let one of their kids move in, or a brother, friend, whatever, and if they're a certain amount of time, they have key, they have access to the food, can cook, have belongings there, stuff like anything over 2 weeks, stuff, they've become a residence and you have to evict them. Pain in the ass, right? Yeah, it is. It's a pain in the ass. So now you're stuck with some motherfucker living in your house up to 30 days. Rent free. It's a messed up situation. But anyway, I didn't explain this to her. I'm like, okay. Older lady, you tell, they're poor. And the dude don't look like he's very highly intelligent. Like I said, I'm making assumptions. I could be wrong. He could have been a genius. I highly fucking doubt it. Okay. So I'm going through my head now. All this is happening all at the same time. The younger girl there was a granddaughter or something. She said she was there helping her grandma. That's nice. Or she was, using her grandma, trying to get money out of her because she probably gets Social Security. I don't know. And again, make an assumption. I'm cynical, right? Remember, I've been doing this too long, so I'm jaded. I always think the worst. Anyway, I'm like, all right, so I'm going through my head. I'm like, well, fuck. If I tell this lady, you got to do this, and this, and it's gonna. They're all kind of. She ain't gonna understand and everything. So I go up to him. I'm like, look. He's like, I ain't doing nothing, man. They just think. I'm like, all right, look, whatever. He works for some junk dude or something up the road. He was trying to explain. The dude rides a bicycle. The freaking sole of his shoe was falling off. I'm like, look, how about this? Your mom's not happy. Now, this ain't the first time I've been there, but from what I understand, because when they dispatched it at first, they just gave the name. It must be a regular or something. I look at him, I said, look, grab some clothes, go stay with a friend, go stay with somebody overnight. Just don't come back here, give mom time to cool off, yada, yada, yada. So, he grabbed him some stuff. I couldn't have made it, like I said, legally, I couldn't just kick him out this house anyway. So he's like, I can do that. So he grabbed him, changed clothes, changed the shoes, the ones I guess that the soles wasn't falling off of.
600.
He bends over with, he's at the same panel. I'm
a call on the line that says there's an erratic driver on Highway 1 South, headed towards White Castle.
Just too much.
Oshner.
Just too much butt crack. But anyway, he gets on his stuff. He gets on his bicycle.
It'll be a white Nissan Altima. They're about to pass the track.
He skedaddles. He leaves, going wherever he's going and stuff like that. So he's
10-4.
He's down the road. I go back inside. Mom's there. He's like, I'm just scared. I'm scared of him. I don't believe she's scared of him. Not after this many years. I didn't see any weapons or anything like that. I don't know, she was saying that, trying to get him out of there and whatever. But he left, hopefully in a few days, whatever. Or he might come back tonight for all I know. I don't know. Like I said, legally, I can't just kick this man out this house. And Mama probably don't want him gone. She's just pissed off at the time. So I handled that. Why am I even talking about this story? Because it's not real exciting. It's not real exciting whatsoever. It's a typical call, basically, you get it. You just, you work around stuff because everybody was happy and nobody had to go to jail. And I didn't have to write a report. So that's a good thing, too. My point is, I was out there for a good 10 minutes. If not a little longer. 10, 12 minutes. Wasn't there a whole long time, okay? But it was called in with the subject with a possible gun, correct? Yeah. Thank God I'm not one of them. I'm used to handling my own shit. Because what I didn't like was the whole time I was out there, the radio did not crack one time from anyone to see if I was code 4. Not one time. Code 4, you don't know, most of y'all should. Let's tell me that means actually if I'm okay. Is the scene okay? Not one time. About a 10, 12 minutes. Not one time did anybody check to see if I was code 4. Dispatch of the road units, no other nothing. I know when I'm listening to the radio, if I'm not on a call and I hear somebody out on something like that and they haven't, went code 4 within, 3 or 4 minutes or even sooner than that and being there, I'll call and check myself or something like that. Nobody did. So, that just kind of aggravated me a little bit. Just, I don't know if people didn't hear or what, but it's just not the way that, you should. I mean, dispatch should have done it. Fucking fellow deputy could have just done it or whatever. I mean, I do. I don't know. Like I said, times are changing. Things are different now, I guess. I don't know. So, I don't know what y'all think. I mean, like I said, I'm used to handling shit by myself. When I first started this job almost 30 years ago, we didn't have backup where we were at. Where I write tickets at, backup's very far away. I'm used to handling shit by myself. Shit goes bad, you gotta handle it. So, I mean, nothing was going on bad. My point is just still supposed to get checked on, right? So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Just something that kind of bothered me a little bit, got under my skin, but it is what it is. It'll be what it's gonna be. So y'all stay safe. Alright, this is fun. Finished writing tickets for today, which is Thursday. About 17-13 hours heading in from writing tickets.
Go ahead.
Pretty much a non, let me turn that down, non-interesting day. Did, you know, y'all, if anybody's on Facebook, y'all saw the little meme I put out, you know, I was out riding, did a funeral, beautiful day, clear, 74 degrees, just gorgeous, perfect riding day. Came out, wrote some tickets on overtime. Getting back into that, so didn't write any in December. Kind of gave it a break, gave myself a break from it. But traffic was light. The tickets was easy to get. You know, lighter the traffic, faster people gonna go. You know, I was in a good mood today. I let one guy go with a warning for, you know, wasn't going super fast, like 73 or something, and gave him a warning. He's from here, heading to Ruston to go visit his family, and living in Chicago now, works for the airline or something. I don't know. I just he was a really nice guy. Felt sorry for him because he had to live in Chicago with Beetlejuice, so gave him a break. This other one, I'm giving a 50-50 on this one. Really 50-50. I think she was lying to me. I'm leaning more that she was lying to me, but I didn't want to take the chance. Pulled over a car doing 82 in the 60. Fucking great ticket, right? 22 over. Walk up. Of course, there's a female in the car. The newer Dodge Durango. She, of course, she's fucking big and pregnant, saying that she's having contractions. So, okay, I said, do you need an ambulance? No, they're only 5 minutes apart. I go, okay. So we'll slow down, because it's not going to do you any good if you get in a crash, kill you and your unborn child. I don't know. I just feel that just my gut's telling me she was lying. That she's just using her pregnancy right now to get out of tickets. But I've been that asshole before. I might be again one sometimes. I don't know. I didn't want to take chances time in the area I was in. I just told her to slow down and let her go. Did she get over on me? She might have. Like I said, gut feeling telling me that she, because she still looked like she was carrying awful high to me when the way she was sitting down. Like I'm pretty sure she probably lied. But if she did, and she used her baby to lie to get out of a ticket, shame on her. We all know karma goes back around. So something, you know, somebody's gonna lie to her about something one day. It's gonna come back around. Her kid's gonna be really, really fucking bad. So I don't wish no harm on nobody or her at all. I'm just saying, if you use your kid to lie, just got a ticket. I mean, that's just some bad juju right there. Gut feeling, she's lying, and she's used it before. So if it's true, she's only got a month or two left, and she won't be able to use that excuse. Then she'll probably say her kid's sick or this and that shit. She's probably one of those people. If I catch her again, I don't care what excuse she gives me, I'm gonna hammer her ass. Because if I pull her over, getting up there, and she still hadn't had the baby, and she says she's having contractions, she better be crowning. I better see the head of a kid sticking out of her crotch before I'm not gonna let her go. I'm gonna call an ambulance, and while we're waiting, I'll deliver the damn baby and write her the ticket. Just for lying to me for last time. Last ticket I was gonna write her today. This is, to me, this is just like fucked up. Kind of aggravated me. I was in a great mood today. It was a good day. Like I said, I ride the bike, beautiful weather, let's go to a funeral. Just a good day. Except for the guy, except for the guy that almost ran me and the Todd over. We're in the right lane, side by side, minding our own business. Well, this guy in this fucking Toyota truck decided he wants to be in our lane. And he just starts coming over on top of us. We hit our brakes, hit the siren, and he jerks back. So if I get beside him, I look at him, I said, look in your mirror next time. Well, he decides, he's like, rah, rah. I'm like, look in your mirror next time you get a ticket. Write me that ticket. I said, all right, I'll pull over right there. So he jerks in there, pulls over. Got himself a little attitude problem for some reason. I mean, I'm the one that almost got run over, not you, because you're too fucking stupid to look in your goddamn right-hand side mirror and see the two fucking motorcycles, and you couldn't hear us. Nothing against Motor Cop for Life, but I'm in a Harley with no baffles in it, because I know they don't have no baffles because I took them out. It's loud, like I like it. It's loud, like I fucking am. You couldn't hear us? I was rumbling. So he pulls over. Well, for some reason, this man thought it was going to be a really good idea to jump out of his truck and start heading in my direction in an aggressive manner. I hadn't even turned my bike off yet. I got a kickstand down, which puts me in a very vulnerable position at this point. Now, at this point, I got two choices. I can just drop the bike on acid and take up a defensive stance. Or I could just wait and see what's going to happen and see if he's going to attack me. Or I do what I did, and while I was putting my kickstand stuff down, I cleared leather, which I mean, I pulled my sidearm, my duty weapon on him, pointed it at him, and advised him to stop approaching me or I would shoot him. Well, he stopped approaching me and said, go ahead and shoot me. I said, if you keep coming at me, I will shoot you. I was gonna oblige him if he'd have kept coming at me, because like I said, I'm straddled the motorcycle right now. I'm not in a very good position if he attacks me. Okay? Anyway, I order him back. He does get back in his vehicle. He was smart enough to do that. He gets back in his vehicle. I go up there. I'm like, don't ever get out of your vehicle unless you're told to. I didn't know what to do. I said, then don't do nothing next time. Well, I have nothing on me. My hands were up. You can see them. I said, I don't know what's behind your back. I don't know what's in your pockets. I don't know you. You don't know me. By the time we ended up doing it, everything was good. He was probably older than me, closer to 60. He didn't seem real intelligent by the way he spoke. I could be wrong, making an assumption. I'm just telling you what my observation was. Anyway, I ended up giving him a warning after everything was said and done. The top said, we ain't rode bikes and rode tickets together like that in a long time. The first stop you make, probably gonna get complained on. I said, well, I hope he does. Because you know what? I can explain I'm gonna talk, I'll use a big word. Like Edgar Allan Poe. I can articulate why I did it. It's for my safety. I plan on going home to my wife and my grandkids, and Duke needs me, the dog. Don't y'all agree? But I'm going home. I'll articulate it. I'm not taking no chances out there. I watched too many videos. I'm not going to be one that's going to get taken out because I'm scared to pull my gun or if I have to use deadly force. I'm going home. I'm an old school cop. I'm not scared. I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to have. It's been almost 30 years. I ain't never had to pull the trigger on nobody, and I don't want to. I hope nobody makes me have to do it though. Because, like I said, if it comes down to somebody else and me, I'm going home. I plan on going home. I plan on being a winner. You can't come out here and do this job with a loser mentality. You have to come out here thinking you're going to win everything. If you have a loser mentality, you may not make it home. think I said it before a long time ago. When I went through police academy, the lady that was over it, when we were in there, and still sticks in my head today, 30 years later, it's like, she said, when you were growing up and y'all were kids and you were playing, it's like bang, bang, oh, you're dead. No. You can't have that mentality. It stuck with me. It's bang, bang, oh, you just pissed me off. You shot at me or shot me, you just pissed me off. The only way I'm not going to fight back is if I'm dead or totally incapacitated where I'm unconscious. As long as I have a breath in me, I'm going to fight, stay alive, and to take out the threat. But you got to have that mentality. There ain't no quitting. So, I didn't mean to preach on that one. This is the last one. This is the last stop I make. I don't know what this idiot in front of me was just doing. Slamming their brakes on and stuff. Moron. Anyway, make a stop. 76 and the 60. Eastbound, 16 over. Good stop, So, pull the car over. Man, while I'm making my approach, I can see the guys in camouflage fatigues. Like I said, I've been in a good mood today. So I was like, well, I can see when I get up there, the guy's he's in military gear, army, whatever. I'm like, I'm in a good mood, still kind of early. I was actually going to give this dude a break and give him a warning and let him go. Really, I really was. That's what I had on my mind. And I was going to make another stop and write somebody else. I was going to let him have a break. It's like I'm getting ready to get stuck in some traffic way far out. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, like I said, I had my intention when I saw that he was military, I was gonna let him go. Give him a warning. Hey, buddy, slow down. Be safe. Have a good day. Just tried to be friendly. I looked at him and said, so that's the reason I pulled you over. You're in 76 and 60. He's looking for his stuff. I said, so where are you heading? This is just where it just went wrong after this. So where are you heading, buddy? He said, east. I know which fucking direction I'm facing. I know I'm eastbound. I'm sure you're just not heading east. Like, really? I said, oh, okay. He's digging for his shit a little bit. All I need is your license right there. All I need is your license. Hit Louisiana, all you need is your license. Got license, goes back, walk back, do my business, walk back, and bring him his fucking ticket. Sign right there, give him the spiel. Drive safe is all he got out of it. So, east. Okay, Mr. Smartass. Got yourself a ticket. How you like that? You wouldn't have. You was going to get a warning. I had it on my mind. And just a dick. Fucking dick. And why you mad at me? I wasn't driving your car, motherfucker. I didn't have my foot on your gas pedal. But you'd have went away with a warning from the Iceman. But you want to be a dick for no reason. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to do a little more research on it. Anybody listens and knows some stuff, if I put this out in time, let me know. I was talking to a guy that I know today who just recently got out the military. He was in the army. He did, I don't know, a couple of years. I think he was in two and a half years or something. Medical him out or something. Anyway, he was full-time. He was full-time army, not guard, nothing like that. He was full-time. Try not to yawn. Been up since 4:30. He was telling me about this guy that was just a soldier, and about this card that he had, about some kind of stress card or something. So I looked it up, and it is actually a real thing in the military now. So I know I'm a cop show, but I was like, what the holy fuck, when I was reading about this shit, because it's real. So I'm going to do a little episode on that coming up. And maybe the only reason I'm bringing it up is this Army fuck that I just wrote a ticket to kind of made me think of it. That's probably why. And some people may not be happy with that episode, what I'm going to say about the state of our military. I'm trying not to be political with it, but I'm going to do an episode on it. So maybe I'll do it on the other one. I don't know yet. But stay tuned for that. Other than that, I don't know. Probably with this one and the other ones, I probably got enough to put something out. I'm probably going to put this stuff out for Sunday. I might have some more stuff happen tomorrow. I don't know. If not, we'll see. All right. That was all my recordings. I do see that I'm going to have to maybe not record while I'm moving so much. I'm going to have to re-back and listen to it. I could tell the difference between I was sitting still and when I was driving. I didn't realize there was that much background noise in the vehicle when it was moving. All the stuff rattling and everything else. So we'll see how that's going to turn out. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm getting ready to record a special one for the Patreon to also put it out. Y'all be safe out there. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Always watch your six, because it's just getting crazier and crazier out there. Mass shootings and everything from this Sunday. Remember, we're not sheepdogs. We're lions. So be the lion, and talk to y'all soon.